It's already August, and once again, time has slipped through my fingers like sunlight through the leaves. I started this summer in Wyoming, expecting to spend much more time there than I did, but life had other plans, as it always does, and I ended up in Washington for the last month. I'm in Oregon now, and even though it's still August, summer seems to have dwindled away, leaving a blanket of gray in its departure.
I'm so happy I moved. I love this little area right here, and there's a fire ring. So I'm gonna have a fire. I feel like this was for a dog, like a handmade dog lead thing. Hopefully nothing nefarious. Lots of ants on that one. Just gonna...
With the passing of summer, the nostalgic autumn feelings slowly creep into my brain. Fall is bittersweet. It's dripping in melancholy, but bursting with nostalgia. It reminds me of the beginning of a new school year, trick-or-treating as a child, soft candlelight, and warm blankets. On the other side, it reminds me of the inevitable passage of time. The years I have lost, wasted even, moments I will never get back. Moments that live in a small part of my brain, and each time I recall them, they get fuzzier, with more static, like a broken tape. Maybe it was the struggle to find signal, maybe it was the wildfires plaguing the state as they do every summer. But I knew I had to leave Washington. No matter how beautiful it is and how much I love it, I can never seem to get away fast enough. And I wonder, am I running towards something or away?
My therapist has prescribed me brain dumps, and what that means is towards the evening or the end of the day, I write down everything that I have pushed away throughout the day. As humans, we don't want to deal with things right away. We have to like to push it away. Sometimes we never get back to it. This is a chance for me to get back to those thoughts that I pushed away.
Hi, good morning. I am in Oregon. I had to get out of Washington. I was getting to my wit's end over there. I don't know why. I just really felt like I needed to leave and I needed to change. And wait, I live in a van, so I just drove away. I'm just existing. Sometimes I feel like I'm floating in the middle of the ocean. I'm gonna go ahead and make coffee now. Start the day off right. What is this video going to be?
Oh my god. I'm gonna go ahead and make some coffee now, and I have to make hot coffee because I don't have any ice, but that's fine. Yesterday I just made some instant coffee and I was like, oh, this kind of tastes like diner coffee. But today it kind of tastes like diner coffee again. I think it's these that I'm using. It's just like, you know, the little creamer cups that you get in like restaurants and diners. And it's just making all my coffee taste like diner coffee, which is not a bad thing at all. I love going to the diner and like having a nice cup of coffee, especially when you're hungover. So breakfast today is my coffee and these chocolate covered reindeer cherries that I got when I was in Washington. I got them at Pike's Place. Beauty guru hand. One thing about me, is I love fruit and chocolate together, except strawberries. I don't know what it is, but I am not a strawberry fan, so chocolate and strawberries, man. But chocolate and every other fruit, yeah. If you want some.
The longer I've waited, the more that I've tried. All the years that I've wasted trying to find it. All that I go through for my peace of mind.
Oh, there's so many ferns.
Let it all
I do love about Pacific Northwest is the ferns. I love ferns.
out the window.
Hi, Dina.
No smoke in my eyes. I can hear the wind chime. It's always been you in the back of my mind. Early
Perfect little bed.
morning, when everything's cold, I see you running, all covered in gold. There's nothing else that eases my soul.
Okay, I really tried to make this video like super happy and fun and not complain. I just tried to push everything in my brain away and just show you guys the happy, fun content that you deserve. And every time I come on here and I'm like a little bit negative, I always feel like just tossing out that footage. My mind is just riddled with everything that I'm dealing with. Honestly, actually, I would say that YouTube and being in my van is the best thing going in my life right now. Like, these two things are actually the things that are going super well in my eyes. Like, I'm not feeling any stress or anxiety about those things. Even the fact that like I'm alone and, you know, I live in a van, those are good things to me at the moment. It's just literally everything else. My only saving grace is that I know this is gonna pass. It always does. I understand that it's okay to just feel like shit sometimes. One day I'm not gonna feel like this again. And then one day I will, and then I won't, and then I will, over and over, forever. So one day I will feel truly lucky again, like all the stars have aligned, and I am right where I need to be, living for the few specks of time that make any sense at all. Thanks for listening. Well, we're gonna go on a walk, like we always do. Okay, I just thought of a poem. Are you guys ready? Way up in the treetops, the birds sing to me. Way up in their towers, where they are free. And now I'm gonna have another fire because I can't. So. Athena doesn't know it, so don't tell her, but I've stopped attaching her leads to stuff. So she's definitely more free, but she doesn't realize it, so she doesn't go off darting at chipmunks or whatever she sees. Right, Athena? It's working pretty well.